We've been really documenting Asake for a minute now, knowing his actually surroundings, his interests, and the things he loves. These are real people that we really know in real life. Even this was inspired by Fela Kuti, originator of Afrobeats. These guys are now passing the torch to people like Asake and Wiz, and this is like a big moment in a connection. And that's why the whole video is frozen, because it's their time right now. It's between Asake and Wiz, and they're having a moment. We had this 35-foot techno crane. We're starting at the top, into the sky, all the way down, going down levels. It took about like 26 seconds to reveal Asake, and I love like building that anticipation. When is Asake coming? Like, we don't see him yet. We see one thing, we see another thing, and it's like you're waiting for him, and then finally, like, this man comes in looking like a superstar, and then it's just so effortless from there. I love the way we started the video.
Because we made an animatic before this with all three of us. We're all like shooting each other on an iPhone, trying to like, oh, maybe if we place ourselves here. But to see it all play out and the techno cranes coming down, like, I think that was like the coolest thing ever. Like, when we got there, it's an empty lot. Like, Edgar was like, yo, just focus on art and placement of everything. So I made a breakdown of like, this is where the skating station's gonna be, this is where the car's gonna be, this is this, because I knew as soon as we get there, 10 people are gonna be asking the same question.
We put a little map together so people could just have a little guidance without having no conversation about it. We actually edited the video
On set.
On set. So when we left the shoot, we already had to edit with just like cross dissolves, more so, like, not just like, we didn't like rotoscope anything out, but it was 4 clips. That's how like we were like approving. I'm like, all right, hold everything. Let me just see it real quick, just cause like I wanted to make sure I had it right. So the video that I'm watching with my eyes was gonna be the video that people were watching on YouTube.
Honestly, the cast was like amazing. They all did their best at staying still. We had to fix those things in post, so we had to go back and fix whether it was someone smiling or moving just a little bit and just, you know, make them still. They held in with us because we had to do these takes over and over and over again, and we shot Wiz's part in like, I mean, he's a pro, so I think we did it in like his first shot, like 3 takes or something, and he was done.
Once we got into the boxing, if we would've like not got it on this take, the next take, the sun was gonna basically create a shadow for Steadicam on everybody. And it would have been too hard to like pivot 2-3 minutes away from like having shadow on everyone's face here. Cause like the next take was like, if we try to do it again, it's like almost like, nah bro, you're pushing it. I remember calling Asake and being like, yo, I wanna shoot this video in black and white. And he's like, I love that idea. And plus it helps with the VFX. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like Nikita, one of the directors on this job with us, he was, when he was coloring, he wanted it to be like black and white, but he also wanted a little more like warmness to it. And so if you really look at the video, there's like more of a warmness at the top than the cold at the bottom. He was like adding color to black and white, but it was still black and white. And I'm just like,
I think a lot of the 3D pieces in there were like, for sure, intentional. The guy with the audio, like I thought that was like, well, that was one of my favorite moments, the audio wave, because to me, from the beginning, when I first heard the song sounds like a pulse wave. We wanted the video to feel pure, and Edgar made a post on Instagram. All Nigerians in London, like, reach out to Joshua. And I basically, who's like, has a character, has an essence.
Shout out to Olivia Rose, who was like the casting agent. She came through and brought so many like dope people.
We actually casted his real life and put it into this video. The guy with the camera, he runs Asake's fan page. The DJ is actually his DJ from tour. We have 4 shadows, so basically 2 came to shoot behind the scenes for the music video and photos, and then the other 2 went to the event and captured that. Shout out to them, and they all got paid. So I'm glad they got that opportunity, and I know they felt the same way.
Thank you guys for everybody who's tuning in to Shadou. Me and Adrian, we filmed a bunch of stuff basically at the end of the December, and we're gonna be rolling out so much more new content for y'all. Please join Shadou right now. We're available on the App Store, and we're also available online. And it's great to see so many filmmakers coming together doing such great work. If anybody also too wants to give us ideas for episodes, please feel free to reach out to me or Adrian. I'll put our Instagrams right here, and Edgar as well. We're here right now just trying to document the community and show people what it's like to be a modern filmmaker, especially in this day and age of content, and still balancing how can you do both content and high-end productions at the same time. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean the world. Please stay tuned for